This is my TV. This is what Microsoft wants me to indulge in. TV. I have a TV. I have a cable box. And I also have a Wii U. So why would I spend $500 on a DVR box? All this and more on the Mr. L Live 08. What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. L Live 08 coming to you with a review, my thoughts of the Microsoft press conference. They revealed the new Xbox yesterday. And I know a lot of you have a lot of mixed emotions, about what they showed and what they didn't show. Um, I'm not here to get on here and bash Microsoft or make fun of Microsoft or make fun of Microsoft uh, followers, because at one point I did own a Xbox 360, but I knew something like this was going to happen. So that's why I got rid of my Xbox 360. But let's talk about the subject at hand. Xbox One. What are my thoughts? The Xbox One is a next generation console. It's got the 8 gigs of RAM. It's got a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's you might as well say it is a PC. It's a PC in a smaller compact box. I know Ultra said it looks like a big VCR. It is big. It is big. But I think what Microsoft was trying to do, and I can't blame Microsoft from doing this. Microsoft is going in a different direction. I'm not saying it's the right direction, but they're going in a different direction. They're trying to get this box, just like Sony did with the PS3, with the Blu-ray players. They're trying to get as many Blu-ray players in the home as possible. Well, Microsoft is trying to get as many cable boxes in homes that has features as possible into homes. That's what they're trying to do. They're not worried about the games. I hate to tell you gamers that, but if you get this box, yes, you will have third party, support games. But for I know they announced, we're gonna have certain amount of exclusives, but they didn't name not a one. They didn't name not a one. Well, I'm not gonna say they didn't name not a one, but they didn't name many. We don't know if these gonna be you know Microsoft Store, games or mini games or Connect games. You know what? We don't know. We don't know. But Microsoft put you gamers, you hardcore gamers, they put you on the back burner because they're looking at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is getting as much of these Xbox Ones into homes so that families and friends can connect with this box. Games are just secondary. The television and the apps are first, and the Connect is first. Games are last. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. As far as the conference itself, I thought it was dry. It was dry. If Nintendo held this conference, this would be the death blow. this is it for Nintendo. They're out of touch. They're out of, they can't do anything right, but this was Microsoft. And Microsoft, they do this. This is, I know a lot of people was looking for this to be, like a big presentation, a big hype, a big hype thing, but it wasn't. I was looking for Microsoft to, show in-game footage, not CG, but in-game footage. This what I was looking for Microsoft. If you talk all this mess on Twitter when Sony had their reveal, oh, you better reveal, you better show some in-game footage. If not, then it's a disaster. Well, they didn't show no in-game footage, none, all CG, and it doesn't look any better. It doesn't look any better than what we got now. That's the thing. So EA gets up on stage with Microsoft. Oh, we have a exclusive agreement with Microsoft to where we're gonna have 4 games, and we got this new engine. And that new engine look like crap. It look like the same engine that we got now. Come on, EA, who are you fooling? And then in a statement, they saying, "Oh, we're making Wii U games. Please, don't nobody want to buy y'all games now. Come on." But that's another story. But back to the Xbox One. The controller. Let's talk about the controller. The controller. I'm glad they took the battery pack from off the back of it. Now I'm glad they did that. It looks sleeker. It looks better. It looks more comfortable in your hand. And I'm glad they fixed the D-pad. So now that you can play, your games, kind of better, your fighting games better, with that D-pad. But from a standpoint, does this change me, from wanting to go out and put a pre-order down on the Xbox One? No. They didn't show me anything. That whole presentation, they didn't show me why, if I own a Xbox 360, why should I upgrade? Because basically the Kinect that you have now basically does everything that they showed at that presentation, minus the fingers and the Skype, but everything else, it pretty much does. So to me, if I had to grade Microsoft, on this conference, I would put them at a C minus, because they could have did a whole lot better. They could have had a better presentation than what they did. They kept drilling the point about TV. Look at the features. Look at the apps. Well, I have a TV. I have cable. I have ESPN. I have the NFL Network. I have Nintendo TV. You know, I can pull up my stats and everything on my Nintendo TV. I have TV Tag. I can pull up a movie and pull up the Wikipedia on it right on my Wii U. I can do all of that. There's nothing new minus the voice recognition that my Wii U can do the same thing. So Microsoft, come E3, you're going to have to put your best foot forward. Same thing with Nintendo. Nintendo, you're going to have to put your best foot forward. Sony, best foot forward. Now, Sony did show some games, but their conference was better. I give Sony on their conference a B plus, because they did show the games and they did show some in-game footage. But it wasn't enough for me to go out and put my put my money down on the PS4. No one has took the initiative yet to say, okay, here's why, I should, go out and get this system. The reason why I said before I got my Wii U, but because of first party games and new third party, games that's going to be coming to the Wii U. That's the reason why I got my Wii U. I do want a second console. But it's either going to be Xbox One, PS4, or a new PC. But they're going to have to show me. I'm waiting on Steambox. So let's see what Steambox is going to do. But let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about the conference? Was it good? Was it all right? Was it outstanding? I know when I was watching the conference, I was texting Next Gen, and Next Gen he wasn't too much happy about what the conference was about, but it is what it is. But you guys have a good day, and like I always say, peace.